Came to Nashville to look for a boyfriend. That's been my big goal. I'm not gay, but my dad moved far away and I needed an oil change, so could kind of just use a man around at this point. I'm like a lot of men in here in that I'm exclusively attracted to women. That being said, whenever I describe my ideal woman, it is a man. I had a buddy get mad at me because we were sitting around and I was like, man, I just want a woman I could silently watch a movie with. And he was like, you know you paused the movie to tell me this, right? I think you're trying to replace me here. It's good being Nashville. It's good to be doing stand-up, man. I used to be a personal trainer at a Planet Fitness. Yes, it's like being a chef at a Burger King. It was a lot of fun. I wasn't even in shape. I was just young and skinny. Clients would be like, you look great. What do you have for lunch? I was like, cigarettes. These abs are from coughing, you know? One time a lady asked me if she had to wear a mask while swimming. And I had to be like, no, ma'am, that'd be waterboarding, you know? We don't have that in the budget here, unfortunately. Also, ma'am, this is a Planet Fitness, so we don't have a pool here. I used to work construction for my dad for about 4 years. He never paid me for that job. He also made me interview for that job. I don't know if anyone in here has ever interviewed for a job you know you're not going to get paid for. I was trying to get fired in the interview. My dad's like, AJ, you're 14. What's something you firmly believe in? I was like, I don't think OJ did it, Dad, okay? I believe in evidence, I'll tell you that. Then I had to interview at Planet Fitness after only working for my dad. I didn't know how to answer any of the questions. It was just some lady like, what's a challenge you've dealt with in the workplace? She's like, one time my boss divorced my mom. Like, that was tough for a year or two. I'm on the internet too much. And I know that because I can tell how badly people are doing by how motivational their social media gets. Once you start posting sunsets and inspirational quotes, I'm like, oh, things are going downhill from here. Just some girl I went to college with, like, there are no mistakes, only opportunities to learn. And I'm like, oh, she's pregnant, you know? That's a real girl, by the way, I'm talking about. She's one of those people that thinks she was born in the wrong generation, which I don't have any views on that. Whenever I hear a young person say they were born in the wrong generation, it sounds like they're saying, I'm too racist for how young I am. Every time I hear that, it's like a 25-year-old that's like, we gotta build the wall. And I'm like, you gotta build your credit, you know? You can't be racist in a studio apartment yet, you know? I have a friend, he thinks he was born in the wrong generation. He's a single-issue voter, and his only issue right now is he's very concerned about the migrants taking his job. He's very concerned about the migrants taking his part-time job. And I had to explain to him the migrants are not coming up here on foot to Chicago to steal your part-time job. And he was like, but AJ, I work at Home Depot. And I was like, they might be coming to take your job, but... If we're being even more honest, he kind of took that job from them in the first place. He's working on stolen land, if you ask me. Marijuana is legal in Chicago now, and yes, I don't know if you could tell by looking at me. I have paid $70 for oregano before. Some fellow in the front, yes. I used to get high and then do the morning prayer at my Catholic high school. Yeah, I would just get cocky and then freestyle prayers a lot of the time. This is a true story. One time I forgot the end of the Our Father and I just said, Kingdom come. the prayer is done. And I said, next time, won't you pray it with me like it was the ABCs? And people just started saying it like that. That's what you could do with confidence. You can make like the Lord's Prayer Taylor's version, you know? I watched the Olympics all summer. Make some noise if you guys follow the Olympics. Anybody? Okay, quite a few guys. You guys all got to watch that Australian lady have a seizure. That was fun. You know? Breakdancing and whatnot. I followed, we have a United States youth math team. We have a kids math team that competes in the Olympics every year. And you can't watch them on TV because they're kids, so they just they just put us on Twitter. And I read like 30 articles about the United States math team. This is what I found out. This is the first year the US math team ever won gold, and we beat the Chinese math team. Felt pretty patriotic about that, you know? We beat the Chinese math team. That's like our cool runnings. I read like 30 articles about the US math team beating the Chinese math team. Feeling so patriotic. Until I got to the last article and they finally attached the picture of the winning US math team. It's just 4 Chinese kids. That's the whole squad. It's for real, it's 4 Chinese kids holding one American flag with a little sticker on it that says made in China. Like, we didn't even make the flag in the picture. All my patriotism was gone. Until I started Googling the other math teams. Nashville, this is not an international competition at all. It's just our Chinese kids versus Europe's Chinese kids. Versus like Mexico's Chinese kid. And then I was feeling more patriotic than before because I was like, yo, we got the best Chinese kids. Are you kidding me? Okay, you guys ready for your headliner tonight, huh? I've been AJ Leidig. Please follow on everything. Keep it going right now for your headliner, Justy Slay.